Hello guys, do not scroll, disappoint the Satan. So today we are going to talk about the three main parts of a human being, the whole part of a human being. So a human being contains three parts, as I've said. The first part is the body, the second part is the spirit, which we also call as uh, pneuma or rauch, and the third part is the soul, which we also call as nefesh or the psyche. So the body, starting with the body contains the physical part that connects the person to the world. That is the body. Contains the physical part that contains the person to the world. The part that we can see, the physical appearance of somebody. That's what we call the body. And secondly, the spirit. The spirit is what that connects the person to the creator. That is God. That connects the person to the creator, God. That is okay. And the third is the soul. The soul is the innermost part of a human being. Okay, so starting with spirit. Spirit contains the spirit connects the person to God, and also the spirit is that communicates to God. Okay, it connects the person to God, and also it communicates to God. That is the spirit. And the soul, which is the inner part of a person, the inner being of a human being. So this soul, it contains emotions. That is to tell that it can love or hate. That is the soul. Okay, it can love or to hate. And also the spirit contains the soul, contains the emotions that I have said. Emotions that is to tell that it can love or also it can hate. And secondly, the soul contains that is what the soul contains will. That is to say that the soul can also make a decision, maybe a bad decision or a good decision. So this is to tell that a soul can also sin. Okay, so that is all about the soul. And lastly, I'm going to share with you where these three parts go when a human being dies. Starting with the body. The body when somebody dies, according to Genesis chapter 3 verse 19, when a person dies, that physical body, it normally goes back to the earth where it will decay. Okay, so the body goes back to the earth where it will be decayed. Okay, that is the body. And secondly, the spirit. The spirit, remember that we have said that the spirit connects one to God. Okay, so this spirit is a property from God. Spirit is a property from God. Remember when Adam was created, God breathed life to him. So that life that God breathed to him is spirit. And remember that God is also a spirit. So God is the creator of the spirit. So this spirit, when somebody dies, goes back to God. Okay, spirit goes back to God when somebody dies. That is the spirit. And lastly, we have the soul. So the soul, when somebody dies, it may either go to paradise or hell, Hades, which we also call as hell. Okay, so the soul may either go to the paradise or may either go to the Hades. Okay, that is the soul. So this is to say that the soul will go somewhere considering the behavior of that believer or the behavior of that person. If the person was a believer and a follower, a true follower of God or a true follower of Christ, this person will go to paradise. So this paradise is somewhere that God has designed for people, for his people who have followed his commandments or followed his ways, are going to await from him, for him. So this place is a good place. By the way, this place is a good place. And lastly, the Hades. The Hades is where the bad people or the people who did not follow God's ways are going to await judgment, are going to stay there awaiting the final judgment. Okay, I think you have learned something from today's teachings of today's lessons. And thank you for that. From the comment section, just type amen and you shall be blessed. Thank you.